This is a college football playoff semifinal at the Orange Bowl. It's the LSU Tigers and the Florida Gators. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. Tremendous build-up for this semifinal game. Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines with some of the key storylines. Holly?
Guys, checking in with the Gators head coach before the game. This is the most magical story we have seen this year in the college football playoff. This team has had to prove themselves every step along the way. And today, one win away from a national championship game appearance. The coach said we cannot be thinking about that. Our focus has to be where our feet are right now and making sure we are locked and loaded on every single play. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Back to throw. It's Jones. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle.
Well, as the coaches told us, it was going to be a huge key to create negative yardage plays, in particular on first down. Defense is able to do it here.
So it's second down and long here from the 13. Looking to throw here. It's an out route. The catch made. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. They continue to feed the reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened. Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as your quarterback, and here he's able to do that.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Fighting off the defender.
Well, in our meetings, this defense told us they're going to be ready for these plays. They understand the looks and the motion, and they know that this offense loves to use these, in particular early in a game. And here they are trying to go to that well, and sure enough, defense is ready for it.
Trying to create here on the move. The sure hands. It's Mays. And he goes out right near the 45-yard line.
And there's that connection that we've been...
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. The Gators line up on 1st and 10 now. Dropping back, it's Jones. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous. Looking for a gap. It's Durham. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
It's going to be a really long day for this defense. If they can't corral this quarterback in these scrambles, he's dropping back, nowhere to throw, or he just sees an open lane. Look at this quickness that he's able to use. He gets across the line to gain, moves the chains for a first down. Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Moves out of the pocket. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. A positive start for the offense, trying to lean on this this elite quarterback, and Joe showing why he's built such trust with his new team this season.
Chris, that's exactly what his teammates talked about, was that trust that he established. He came in and just worked hard, was one of the guys, and that's what allowed him to become one of the leaders of this group. And now, as an experienced player, that's who they're leaning on.
Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Caught near the sticks. It's Green. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone. LSU has moved into the red zone. Here's the handoff. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8.
Well, I know every defense wants to play great and get off the field on third down, but they're not giving themselves a chance, and this is happening on first down. You give up gains like this running the football, you don't really have a chance. You're playing behind the 8 ball, and this defense has got to fix that on first down.
And the Tigers looking to run some tempo here. Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. First and goal, handoff. Touchdown, LSU, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. That's an impressive drive. This time they find rhythm, they execute, and they take the lead in this playoff game. That's big.
Well, it's certainly big, Chris. There's no doubt. You got the sense in those first couple possessions, these teams were maybe just feeling each other out, throwing a couple of jabs out there, but now you finally get the full game plan. And I got to tell you, I was very impressed with what they were able to do on the line of scrimmage and establishing the rhythm with their quarterback. If they continue to do that, this team's going to be in great shape.
He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. On the move. Can they catch him? All the way for a touchdown.
What a weapon he is in the return game. I tell you, when he gets one little seam, you can see the explosiveness and the speed. He found it, he's got the vision, and he takes it all the way back for 6.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so it'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage.
It's caught, and he's got a lane. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Looking downfield, it's Levitt. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
5-yard pickup on first down. He sets him up at 2nd and 5. A lot of play calling options here. From the shotgun, drops back. Grab near the sticks. It's Durham. He goes out of bounds, but he's inside the 25.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
Defense will make the stop of what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. And after the play, it looks like a man is shaken up. It's their junior running back. It's a concern. Ollie will try to get an update soon. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Defense bunching at the line, showing blitz. Coming after him. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Trying to find some room. It's Jones. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Looking to throw. It's Levitt. He escapes the pocket. And he's forced out of bounds with the defense here just short of the line of scrimmage. Short loss.
That is just a monster sack, Chris. After this long drive that the offense has put together, now they're facing a 3rd and long. This is one of those opportunities as a defense that you've got a chance to get off the field. This is a time to make a play.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Movement here from the tight end. They're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Tigers.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The pickup is 6. Makes it 3rd down and 4.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Hand off to the single back. Oh, look out, he's got open space. It was out of bounds, but they moved it across the 30.
For an offense, it's always important to stay ahead of the chains, and that's how you convert on 3rd down. So a nice pickup there for the offense.
And the Gators with 1st and 10 here. Looking to pass, it's Jones. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Boy, defense gets away with one there. He's wide open, and he just drops that ball. They're going to have to adjust the coverage here because clearly this quarterback, he's seeing it well. He found the open man. They're not going to miss many of those.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Caught on the outside. It's Brown. He goes out of bounds, but they move it near the 40.
What a smart play from this offense. Granted, they don't get the first down, but now they at least have a chance to go for it on 4th. Sometimes Just got to get yourself in a position to execute on the next snap.
Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. Trying for a fourth down completion. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Caught near the sideline. It's Brown. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot him short of the 35.
That is such a good job by the wide receiver, in particular on fourth down. He needs to get to the sticks. He's there. And once he catches the ball, he gets the foot down for a clean catch.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
This just feels like 2 steps forward and 1 step back. They get the explosive play on the previous snap, and the defense is able to get right back in and get to the quarterback and create the sack. Really good job by them. But I will say, you've got to maintain and sustain the momentum as an offense. They need to get right back on the horse and try to create some positivity.
He goes out of bounds. They'll mark it right at the 30.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball has got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access, and all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Offensive line getting set. It's first down. Caught behind the line. It's Wilson. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Powering through a tackle. And they'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's second down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
Caught in the backfield. It's Wilson. And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And it's incomplete. Tried to lob the ball up there, but doesn't connect.
Just a bit too much air from the quarterback there and allows the defense to get in and knock it away. I think a big part of playing the position is choosing the right trajectory. You got to drive the football, layer the football, or throw with touch. And every single time you throw, you've got to choose one of those passes. And here, I just felt like he put too much air on it.
Dropping back, it's Jones. Here comes the rush. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
This offense has got to stay out of these third and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's fourth down.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That's reeled in. It's Durham. He's got room to run. Look out. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. We have a timeout call by the Tigers. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. They come up now 2nd and 16. A real challenge after losing 6 on that run. Dropping back. It's Levitt. The pass is intercepted. He's bringing it back. Past the 20. Touchdown, Florida. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. And they move into the lead here in this semifinal.
An outstanding job defensively, reading that pass, stepping in front for the interception, but then immediately turning it into offense on the other side. Look at these guys getting blocks, finding the open lane, and taking it back for 6.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Return starts from inside the 5. He steps out at the 21. That's where they'll start the drive. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Nice grab. It's Durham. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Timeout taken by LSU, their 2nd. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Game moves the ball to the 37. Another first down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. On the move now. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to throw. It's Levitt. He lets it rip, and it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
And quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a 3-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Now the Tigers will spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. The DB is backing off from the line now. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. The Gators will kick this deep, begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. They'll bring it down right at the 30-yard line.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
To the air, it's Levitt. Looking to scramble. Quick throw over the middle. Makes a diving grab there. That was beautiful. So a nice throw by the quarterback. He's had a productive day. He hasn't been perfect. Joe, can he make a play here to put his team on top?
Chris, I think you put it perfectly there because, again, it's about the short memory. You erase those mistakes made previously in this game, and you think about the execution moving forward, the plays that you could make, the details of what you need to do from this point moving forward. If you're able to do that with that short memory, then you can go have success and come back in this game.
And they finally feature their elite wide receiver. We've been wondering, Joe, where is this guy? They haven't looked to him that much. May need to make a play to make up this deficit.
And Chris, I will give this defense credit because they have rolled their coverage over the top of this great wide receiver. But as a quarterback, you're down in this game. Now it's the second half. At some point, you just got to say, I got to go down with my best. You got to target him, and you got to target him often.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Durham. Sees an opening. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. The Tigers come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Here comes the pressure. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, all game we've seen this defense fly around, and they're doing it again here. Just great contact, great physicality right at the catch point. It has been so difficult for this offense to find open space, create any rhythm. This has been a really tough day.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. The pass rush closing in. They'll be stopped after a gain of 3.
Chris, as a quarterback, you've got to always make your offense right. And here, the coverage unit did such a good job. Look at this. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet the quarterback just makes the offense right by picking up a positive gain. It doesn't have to be a big play all the time. You just do these little things and keep moving the ball forward.
Dropping back. It's Levitt. He's got it right near the end zone. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal. And the Tigers come to the line to run the hurry-up. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And they bring him down, but they'll spot the ball at the 3.
This offense is able to gain yards, run the football near the goal line. That is tough to do, and it sets you up for a little play action here. This defense has got to account for this run game because they're gaining positive yardage. Do you go play action? Maybe even get the quarterback on the outside.
Second down and goal upcoming. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, LSU, to put them on top now. This quarterback told us whatever it takes today. The season on the line, Joel. And it seems like the bigger the game, the more they feature the QB run.
And Chris, it's such a great strategy because obviously you don't want to expose your quarterback to too many hits during the course of the year. But when the stage and the moment is this large, this is when it's all hands on deck, and you know you're going to get a heavy dose of quarterback run, which they're featuring right here.
And the return man runs out of bounds. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it in the open. And he goes out right near the 45-yard line.
Chris, I love it when a play caller is putting the game in the hands of his playmakers, and he's clearly doing that with this quarterback and the guys surrounding the quarterback. He is such a good reader of defenses, and he plays on time. He throws the ball accurately, and when you do all of those things with a coordinator that likes to be aggressive, big plays happen like they do right here. Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number one, your secondary player has to stay home and defend the pass. Then you've got to get off blocks up front and win your one-on-ones. If you can do that as a front seven, you can stop the run without the help of that secondary, and you can shut down the RPO. Such a such a value add at the quarterback position when your guy can just scramble and move the chains. That is such a help to these drives. You can stay on the field. And again, if you can do that 2, 3, 4 times a game, you are doing a great job as a quarterback.
To throw, it's Jones. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball at the 36 still. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. The pickup is 6 yards, so 3rd down and 4 now.
It's always important to stay on schedule as an offense. It allows you to have full disposal of your playbook, and you don't get into those obvious passing situations. So even though they're not moving the chains here, this is what I would call a very successful play because you're on schedule.
Putting toward the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. As the underdogs now go on top. They're setting out to try the PAT.
What I love about this throw is that it is on time, and when you're on time, you can complete the ball in tight windows, you can allow for yards after the catch, all of it, and here, they're able to get the completion for the touchdown. Beautiful job by this quarterback.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Durham. He's in the clear. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45. One massive play, and suddenly they're at the plus 45-yard line here. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Moves out of the pocket. He's looking to scramble. He goes out of bounds, spotted just short of the 20.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do right here, Chris. They told us in our meetings that when this quarterback left the pocket, they wanted to make sure that they were contacting him with physicality and toughness, and that's exactly what happens here.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to pass. It's Levitt. Receiver makes the catch. Touchdown, LSU. This offense cannot be stopped. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT.
Chris, I always talk about it. Timing and accuracy from the quarterback create these yards after the catch, and here he's able to put the ball on time and on target, and it affords the wide receiver the ability to run after the catch into the end zone. That is beautiful football, offensive football 101.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He steps out to the 29. That's where they begin the drive. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. First down, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the out route. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. Now we're set to start the final quarter of play here. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Grab behind the line. It's Singleton. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This linebacker's ability to diagnose allows him to play behind the line of scrimmage. A great tackle for loss there, and this defense is humming.
Quarterback operating an empty set. Scanning the field, it's Jones. The sure hands, it's Singleton. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Back to throw again. Running out of time in the pocket. Escapes the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit.
This guy's in complete control right now. He doesn't love what he sees down the field, and he sees an opening for his legs, and he's able to take it. He gets the line to gain, and then he slides and avoids the hit. A++. This quarterback's playing at a very high level.
Finds his man. It's Wilson. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And that one's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. Breaks into the open. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Tigers. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. They stretch the lead and get a lot closer to that spot in the national championship game. Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
The field position has to change your mentality as a quarterback. They're in field goal range, Chris, and he's got to make sure that he's conservative with the ball. If he feels like he's got 3 points in his pocket, he puts it in harm's way, and not only is it picked, but it's taken back for 6. What a return in the athleticism from this secondary.
And the Gators offense retakes the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. Using his legs on the scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
These are the plays that are really hard to design as an offensive coordinator. You just got to trust the quarterback and his training. He's got his eyes down the field, but when he senses that it's not there, he can take off. And then here's the key. A guy that has a nose for the line to gain and can move the chains. This is just good all the way around.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. The pocket breaking down. Cannot escape. They tackle him right at the line of scrimmage. Second down after that previous play.
This is such a good job by this defense. Chris, how many times do you hear me talk about staying in your rush lanes and really keeping that quarterback in the pocket? Well, this is the perfect job. Look at them all just push right back into the quarterback's lap. He's got nowhere to go. Even though he's trying to scramble, this is a scramble for no gain.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. To the air, it's Jones. He'll be sacked. The defense swarms him on 3rd and long.
Well, it's tough for a quarterback on 3rd and long, but they just don't get the...
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on 4th down at their own end of the field. 4th down. He's throwing for it. He's looking deep down the middle. And the pass is...